What's up YouTube, Jeff back again. Today another very exciting tech video for you guys, and today we're taking a look at the Sky Rover X1 drone. This is the larger sibling to the Sky Rover S1 mini drone that I reviewed about a week ago on the channel, and I was really impressed with the overall value to performance ratio on that mini drone. And honestly, when we talk about the impending DJI ban here in the United States, the SkyRover X1 could not have arrived at a better time. There are multiple bills in Congress like the Countering CCP Drones Act and the American Security Drone Act that could make it harder for DJI to get FCC authorization for future products. Nothing's final, but it creates just enough uncertainty that a lot of creators and hobbyists are asking, what is my go-to alternative if I'm no longer able to secure a DJI drone like the Mini 4 Pro in the smaller sub 249 gram category? Well, the SkyRover X1 could indeed be the best answer. Today we're breaking down the top 5 reasons that the SkyRover X1 is the best overall alternative to the DJI Mini 4 Pro, and also the one that I would personally grab if I was looking for a drone in this price and size category. Let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing, the comparison shots, and give you guys all 5 of these reasons that I think make this a great buy. First, let's check out a quick unboxing of the SkyRover X1. Inside, you're going to get an extra set of propellers here with the combo. You also get this nice carrying case, which we also saw with the S1. Little orange screwdriver if you need to replace those propellers. Some extra batteries with a cradle. Of course, the drone itself. The controller, which allows you to go ahead and put your phone in there and connect directly to the SkyRover app. So a very nice package with some extra bonuses if you do go with the combo. Reason number 1 that this is a great alternative to the DJI Mini 4 Pro is that this is a true flagship drone under 249 grams. And if you're a creator or hobbyist in the US, you know exactly how important that can be, particularly if you're a recreational flyer. You can avoid all of that additional paperwork. Under 249 grams means no FAA registration required for recreational flyers here in the United States. But what's impressive is that SkyRover didn't compromise to hit this weight. You still get 360-degree obstacle sensing, smart return to home route planning, which I absolutely love, long 15-kilometer SkyBridge transmission, and a foldable travel-ready design. This is the same exact category where DJI's Mini 4 Pro dominates, and it's one of the reasons that people love this form factor so much and gravitate so much to the Mini lineup. The X1 is giving you basically all of those size and weight advantages in this package as well. The second reason this is a great alternative to the DJI Mini 4 Pro is the camera performance. And what's on offer here is really impressive. SkyRover is using dual analog amplifiers to boost dynamic range, and honestly, you can see the highlight recovery and shadow details and the real difference that this makes in the final footage. From a performance perspective, here's exactly what you get on offer with the SkyRover X1. You're going to get 4K 60 HDR, 4K 120 slow motion, AI night mode, and all quick shots, including drone, circle, helix, rocket, and asteroid. Every aerial clip that you see here is labeled with SkyRover X1. These were all shot directly out of the drone with no additional editing. Overall, I was very impressed with the 4K performance, and the slow motion looks buttery smooth. The SkyRover X1 performs exactly the same as my past DJI mini drones have, and really you can't tell any difference in the quality of the footage. Like I said, if you're looking for a performance apples to apples comparison, the SkyRover X1 is basically exactly what you would expect, and that's why it makes a great alternative to the DJI Mini 4 Pro. Reason number 3, let's talk about battery life, because that's always important, especially on some of these smaller drones. Here you get 32 minutes rated by SkyRover, but in real world flying, I consistently saw between 25 and 30 minutes, depending on wind conditions, obstacle sensing, and what various frame rates I was recording in, if 4K was active. That's more than enough to grab a full set of cinematic shots during a travel session. In addition, if you do grab the combo, which of course DJI also offers these kinds of things, you're going to get a couple of extra batteries with a charging cradle. If you charge those up, you're going to get about an hour and a half total flying time if you have all 3 batteries completely charged. That should be enough to capture any sort of outdoor adventures or things like that. I was able to get all the footage that I needed while I was out and about with those 3 batteries charged up, and I don't think you have to worry about battery at all with this drone, which is again pretty much on par what you would see with the DJI Mini 4 Pro, and given that impending DJI ban, really makes sense to think about the SkyRover X1. Reason number 4 is safety and ease of use, and in particular, this is a place where the SkyRover X1 goes above and beyond the smaller sibling, the S1 that I previously reviewed, and that is in the 360-degree obstacle avoidance and sensing. The X1 has full 360-degree sensing. It can detect obstacles and importantly, bypass them and not just stop. We tested this while we were out using the drone, me and my cameraman, trying to fly this into a sign and also into a light pole, and the X1 performed admirably. This also means that if you're using the X1 to track yourself as you're kind of riding on your bike or something like that, you don't have to worry about it crashing into trees. This thing is going to do a great job of avoiding those kind of obstacles. Smart Return to Home also maps the environment and makes sure that you're going to get the drone back to that home point that was saved when you took off. It calculates the best return path and uses power saving logic when the battery gets low, so you don't have to worry about the X1 dropping out of the sky. For beginners and pros alike, this kind of performance safety features definitely makes flying a lot less stressful. The final reason is that this is a true alternative to the DJI Mini 4 Pro in a time of uncertainty, and if you're concerned about those upcoming potential bans, it really makes sense to stick with a product that you know is going to be around for the long term. You don't have to worry about any potential import issues, support issues, and things like that. There's legitimate legislative pressure on DJI right now, and while nothing is official, buying a brand new DJI drone today comes with some question marks. SkyRover X1 gives buyers manufacturing based in Malaysia, FCC authorization right now, a brand expanding globally, and a premium feature set without the higher DJI price tag. If you've been hesitant because of this news, this drone really does make that decision a lot easier to jump on the SkyRover X1. Now, as for ways that the SkyRover X1 could overall be improved, or the SkyRover ecosystem, I think it would be nice to offer some additional skins, customization, maybe different modes and UI options inside of the application itself. But overall, I have very few notes, and if you're a DJI user, you use the Mini 4 Pro, you'll feel right at home with the SkyRover X1. And if you're a new user looking for a drone, this is a very simple experience to get started. For beginners, you're gonna have no problem whatsoever. Anyway, those are my top 5 reasons why the SkyRover X1 is a great alternative to the DJI Mini 4 Pro in this time of uncertainty. If you guys want to learn more about this product, get in on the latest sales, check the links in the pinned comment and description below. All that information will be there for you. Huge shout out to SkyRover for sending this out for review. I really enjoyed this one, as well as the smaller S1. Both of them are going to be in my creator arsenal for a long time to come. Let me know in the comments what feature matters most to you guys. Is it that long battery life? Is it the safety features and smart return to home? The 4K footage with that beautiful slow-mo? Curious to hear what you guys think. Also happy to answer any of your comments below. Appreciate you guys checking it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.